Shalom, Yasharallah. This is your brother Dawadah, coming back at you with this here truth again. First and foremost, I want to give all praise unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHIM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHIM, Rakhakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone that taught us this truth and that rule well. And salutation and much love for you, I can push in this truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth and enduring afflictions to feed and edify the elect. So I want to just jump into this here topic real quick, which is really showing the conditions of our people, man. We so far late in the game, and really ultimately this just how do I say, clearly draw the line between the 2/3 and the 1/3, man. All right, because we here at this here point in time where so much truth is coming out, so much of Esau's wickedness is coming out, just so much things is coming to the clear now, but nevertheless, you still have 2/3 of our people that are still asleep, and they're still under this here how do I say the sleepiness or slumber of basically worshiping a so-called white man. All right, now over here in this here case where you have this cop who pretty much walked into the wrong apartment and shot the person who lived at the apartment, and killed him. You know what I'm saying? She basically went to court and she was found guilty. I believe she was found guilty of murder. I'm not sure exactly what the law was. Basically, she was found guilty, right? So, and they wound up giving her, I believe, 10 years, right? They was asking for like 28 years, but nevertheless, we're not going to really touch on to, how they're not in trouble like, other people are in trouble, the rest of us are in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Esau get away with a lot of these things because this is his society. But nevertheless, I wanted to focus more on to the so-called victim's brother, because this is showing the mindset of a lot of our people, man. This is why it's important, to talk about, the color of the Lord and who the Israelites really are and go into our history of who we are. All right, because, there is a psychological thing that's going on to where, it was really important for the Edomites to paint and cover the faces of the judges thereof because, and a lot of our people like to sit here and talk about, oh, we was brainwashed with the Bible. Well, we was brainwashed with religion. All right. The Bible, how it is now, there's no fallacies in the Bible, man. All right. But nevertheless, it's just like modern day Christianity, right? They go to church on Christmas talking about it's Jesus' birthday, but that's not in the Bible, and they over here, eating pork and all kind of crazy shit, talking about prosperity doctrines, but that's not in the Bible either. You see what I'm saying? So, just because they had the Bible while they was doing it, people are, especially our people, we're afraid of the Most High. We're very spiritual people. So, you can see where that comes from. But nevertheless, all right, when you have to understand about them covering the faces of these judges, all right, whitewashing all the images, they gave us this white image, this Jesus, all right, and we bow down to him. That's a real psychological mindfuckery, man. All right, so just think about it. When you oppressed, all the crazy shit you go through, in your life or whatever, whatnot, not in the truth, but just, growing up in darkness, right? And you going through all your hell or whatever, whatnot. At the end of the night, you get down on your knees and you bow down and you pray to a white man, all right? You basically praying to the same person who is your oppressor. You tripping because your job is fucking you over, doing you wrong or whatever, whatnot. The police just pulled you over, harassed you, whatever, whatnot. But then you want to cry out to Jesus, cry out to the so-called white man, This is the psychological mindfuckery that's going on, all right? You'll never see, those people, as long as you look at that image of the so-called white man being your God, all right? You look at their people as being God. This is why, this is why they did all these things, all right? This is why the people look at them. Obviously, this is according to scripture because Esau would have a time of rulership, all right? He would have the dominion on the throne, but nevertheless, and our people are destroyed right now. We were made to serve him for our punishment, but nevertheless, it's high time to wake out of our sleep, man. Salvation is nigh, all right? So, and we've been out on the highways and the byways pushing for a long time that the so-called white man is the devil, man. He's Esau according to the Bible, all right? That white image of Jesus is a false image, all right? But nevertheless, as long as we see the so-called white man is our God, bowing down to this white image that we know of as Jesus, all right, we'll never see him as the enemy. We'll never see him as doing anything wrong. And as long as he sees himself in that same position, he'll never look at himself as being wrong. He's always going to look at himself as being, being righteous, Now, in this here situation, they're over here looking and consoling this here woman as if she's the victim. All right, they're all, Jake and everybody else in there, even the judge, man. All right. These are all jakes, man, but they all having remorse for the lady who wound up taking their relative, the one that they're going to the cemetery for and having a funeral for. The scripture also say, whoever perished being innocent, we all understand this is judgment of the Most High, but nevertheless, the reaction of our people, man. All right. Look, you look up to Esau so much. Why don't you take notes from him, man? You know what I'm saying? Whenever something happened to him or his people, he go back and he get full vengeance, man. You see what happened on 9/11? They still over there bombing in the Middle East because they blame that on them. All right, you know what I'm saying? They say that that's who did it, so they over there bombing the hell out of them still to this same day, man. All right, this happened what? 2001, 2019, 18 years ago, man. They still bombing their ass, man. You see what I'm saying? But nevertheless, and that was all set up, you know. But nevertheless, you see all kind of other things that's going on, just like people in the past who've done crazy things or whatever, whatnot. How come they don't sit there and forgive Adolf Hitler? How come these Jewish people don't forgive Adolf Hitler? You see what I'm saying? You know, whenever it's dealing with Jake, they always want Jake to forgive them, but they're not first on the forgiving end, you know? How come, you know, so-called white people won't admit to their role in slavery and then ask for real forgiveness? You see what I'm saying? Because, hey, look, Jake is forgiven already anyway. You know what I'm saying? They're going to take the little low bait anyway, but nevertheless, this is how these devils keep getting along, man. All right? Because why? When we go over here and we show signs like this by being remorseful and you know, forgiving into the damn devil, man, it shows signs to the rest of our people, like, you know, everybody's making statements of, oh, see, that's God working right there. That's the love of God. And you know how many times they've invoked that? That is not the love of God, man. All right, God say, look, you're supposed to forgive your enemies. You see what I'm saying? And you know, forgive your neighbor and stuff like this. But this is all talking about your own people. All right, now this is the fuckery that happens with our people, man. All right, because if Jake would have gunned down Jake in the hood, there would have been retaliation, man. All right, go over to the West Coast, man, over in California. Look at how they be gangbanging over there, man. They do a drive-by, one of them gets shot. They gonna come back with another drive-by, man. Look out in Chicago. Look anywhere in the United States where Jake is at, man. Whenever there's some you know, a death that happens, somebody get murdered or something like that, they strap up and they go ride, bro. That's just like what's that movie? I think it's Boys in the Hood with Ice Cube in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, they did killed your brother or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? We finna go ride on this nigga, man. That's how Jake really is, you know, amongst his own people, you know. But what? That's what the scripture talking about. You should be forgiving amongst your own brethren, man. All right, against, again, your neighbors, that's still your brethren, all right? But when it comes to these other nations, man, all right, hey, you supposed to repay them the same way that they repaid your ass, man. All right, but nevertheless, we understand that we under these curses and things like that, you know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, at the same time, like, you know, and it wouldn't be righteous for us, you know, they kill us, we go kill them. That's, you know, we're not in that position right now. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, our people over here, oh, I forgive them. I got forgiveness in my heart for these people, so on and so forth. These people hold grudges against you, man. You see what I'm saying? They just talk about like the Central Park 5, all these cases of all these different people, man. They always look back on them. Oh, they was such a horrible person, even though you find out that, you know, they was wrongfully convicted, man. All right, Emmett Till and so on and so forth. You know, all these different cases or whatever, whatnot. They never let those grudges go, man. They never let any of these grudges go, man. They always came back and they still fucking us over to this same day, man. With biological warfare, chemical warfare, all kind of warfare, psychological warfare, what do you call it? Psychic warfare, where they giving you goddamn these prescription drugs like for fucking ADHD and shit like that, just making your ass docile and shit. You know what I'm saying? Giving your kids vaccines. This is what they doing to you day in and day out, you know? But you want to forgive them, but then you growing up in hell over here, man. It's time for you to wake up and recognize who the fuck your enemy is, man. And you want to be more godly and love like how God love. God don't love these motherfucking bastards, man. You see what I'm saying? And that's the true name for them bastards, man. That's what they are. That's the scripture said, bastards shall dwell in Ashdod, man. That's who these Edomites are, man. They forsook their heavenly Father. Well, we did too, but they ultimately forsook the heavenly Father, man. You see what I'm saying? But what? You know, we was cast off for a short amount of time, but we was going to be brought back in. There is no forgiveness for these so-called white people, these Edomites, man. There is no forgiveness for them at all. Be like the Most High, man. The Most High don't forgive these motherfuckers, man. Why should you? All right? The Most High is about to recompense these damn heathen, you know what I'm saying, by rewarding them double what they done into you, man. You're going to get double back what they done took from your ass, man. All right? So let me, I'm not going to read this here article. I'm going to just play a little bit of this here video because it pretty much goes into the article.
I hope you go to God with all the guilt, all the bad things you may have done in the past. Each and every one of us may have done something that we're not supposed to do. If you truly are sorry, I know I can speak for myself. I forgive you, and I know if you go to God and ask Him, He will forgive you.
That's a half statement, man. All right. Now, that's true enough with Jake. You see what I'm saying? The Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because the Most High have an everlasting mercy unto you. All right. But nevertheless, These Edomites, we're going to get it in the scriptures, man. There's no place of repentance for these goddamn devils, man. This is what they was created for. This is the wicked. They was created even for the day of judgment, man. All right? This is their role, man. There is no place of repentance, all right? But just looking at this goddamn coon-ass nigga, man. No facial hair, simping ass, docile. This is what this warfare is happening. This is what these Edomites have created out of us, man. They let us sit over. They've created in us a docile fucking piece of shit, basically. You know what I'm saying? For a lack of a better terms, man. You see these people go over here and gun you down or whatever, whatnot, and then all of a sudden you want to sit there and forgive them and, oh, I know God will forgive them or whatever, whatnot. Nah, see, you don't know God. You don't know your God. You talking about their God. Their God forgives them over the bullshit that they do, whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And then he always is how do I say, accusing your ass of being basically a demon. All right, but no, bro. It's the opposite. You know, your God tell you that these motherfuckers is no place of repentance for them, man. All right, only you know what I'm saying? He's gonna hear your cries if you turn and call upon his name, man. All right, this not for the Esau to be repenting, man. But nevertheless, this is the state of the mind of our people right now, man. Straight simping. But look, now this is homeboy brother who got killed, right? And he forgive her. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know this guy personally or whatever, whatnot. But these are the same people. You know what I'm saying? You 2/3 of you Israelites, man. All right, it's the same people when Nipsey Hussle died, man. Who talking some? Yeah, we gotta go get that other nigga, man. Somebody gotta kill that nigga. Blah blah blah. If I was around this nigga, I'd off that nigga. Oh, well, y'all will be ready to go off another nigga who killed another wicked nigga for being wicked, right? But you don't want to go goddamn see justice be served on these Edomites. You see what I'm saying? That's the bullshit. You want, you know, a life for a life when Jake go and kill another Jake, Israelite. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, that nigga done rolled on my cousin, my little brother. We got to go kill this nigga, man. But when Esau do some shit, you don't even want the so-called justice system to play its course, man. I hope that she don't get no time in jail, man. What? You see what I'm saying? You got people that's been wrongfully convicted, like the Central Park 5, man. They had the DNA of who actually did it. They didn't give a fuck, but these dudes served so many damn years in jail, man. Even though the rapist was still out there, man. All right, but nevertheless, they didn't, it was like, well, our bad, we fucked up. But, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. Let's just let bygones be bygones. Let's just forget about that, you know? Let's just forget about what we did let's forget about what we did to you in slavery. You know what I'm saying? Let's not try to make it whole and make it right. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is a situation like if you know what I'm saying, you got two street niggas, right? Two street bosses, right? Now, y'all like, let's just say y'all in a cartel, right? You got two cartel bosses, right? One of your kids wind up getting killed in some little crossfire or whatever, whatnot. Now, you the two big cartel dudes, right? Now, you can retaliate, but then you about to start this big-ass war. Now, you can go over there and have a man-to-man talk with this dude, like, look, bro, I'm sorry about what happened to your son. You know what I'm saying? I truly am. You know what I'm saying? I know that we're not on the best of terms, but it wouldn't be wise for either one of us to go to war. Let me give you a peace offering or something. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you X amount of dollars, or I'll give you this here territory, or, you know what I'm saying? I'm sending my condolences because, you know, what happened was kind of fucked up, but we don't want to see this escalate to another level, you know? So I'm going to shake your hand here and I'm going to give you this here parting gift, and then we're going to be good after that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to, you know, so I ain't got to be watching over my back, and, you know, we good after this, right? Basically, this is what's going on here, man. Oh, no, we good. You know, you killed my brother just because I seen you in court crying. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. You know, there's this lady, what is her name? Her name is, her nickname is the bitch. This is old white lady. I can't even think of her name right now. Damn, I can't even think of her name right now, but her nickname is like the bitch, right? And she did this test called, what is it, brown eyes, blue eyes, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You can look her up on YouTube. Just type in brown eyes, blue eyes. And she goes into this psychological stuff about certain things like this. And one time she had in her classroom where one of these little Edomite girls started crying because this, you know, they was putting the racism on them. You know, that's what the experiment is all about, to show these Edomites what it's like to actually have black skin by separating them by the color of their eyes. Long story short, this Edomite start crying, right, because she started feeling all convicted or whatever, whatnot. And Jake gets up and starts hugging her and consoling her. And the Edomite instructor lady, you know, I forgot what her name is, but anyway, she's like, no, you cannot do this, because this is sending signals to her that it's okay to do what she's been doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like disciplining a child. You know, it's your child go and do something wrong. You know what I'm saying? You got to go pop their ass real quick. You know what I'm saying? Now they start crying. You don't immediately be like, oh, come here, I'm sorry, this is, because that negates the whole disciplinary action, you know? They're going to just keep thinking everything's all right. They got to put 2 and 2 together. I touched this. Now I got popped. Now I'm crying. This shit hurt. I don't want that no more. I ain't touching that no more. All right? So just like raising up a child, you can't pop a child and discipline a child and immediately after that go and console the child. It's not going to work out. All right? So this is the same thing that goes on, which is fucking up our minds because we okay the trauma and the hurt or whatever, whatnot. Anytime so-called white people apologize to Jake, Jake want to run over there and start hugging them and consoling them. Oh, I forgive you out of this. What signals are these sending unto the rest of these people, man? Dylan Roof ran up in the church, shot up everybody, damn mama and grandmama up in the church. All the people like, oh, I forgive him. What do you think these Edomites is thinking in their mind? Like, these are the dumbest niggas in the world, man. We gonna go write manifestos next and let these niggas know, yes, nigga, we trying to kill your ass. We hate your dirty black ass. We gonna kill all you bitches. But these stupid motherfuckers keep forgiving us. We trying to turn you niggas up. But see, our people are so docile that they gonna just keep forgiving them, man. You don't even recognize who the fuck your enemy is, man. But yet and still, whenever Jake, let's just say Jake trying to help other Jake out with some kind of hookup. Hey, man. Hey, look, man, look, I'm about to leave the parking spot. Parking costs $15. I'll sell you my ticket for $5 real quick. Save you $10. Nah, man, fuck that. I'm about to tell this nigga you selling tickets. Come on, man, I'm trying to hook you up, man. Or whatever, whatnot. You know, Jake always be snitching on Jake, telling on Jake whenever Jake do some shit. You know what I'm saying? But they see Esau committing crimes or Esau doing something in the wrong. They don't say nothing about it. You know, they just forget, oh, well, you know, forgive him or whatever, whatnot, man. But this is the mind state of our goddamn people, man. And they need to wake up out of this and recognize who your enemy is, man. This is why the scripture also say, though, hand joined in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished, man. Even though you want to keep consoling these people, forgiving these people, walking hand in hand with these people, after the perpetual hatred they've been shown you, your entire existence being over here, and even prior to that, man. All right? So this is all they've been showing your ass, and you still want to forgive these people, man. All right? If you went to the court of law, if you was a habitual DUI drinking, driving person, you think they're going to ever give you a license back? If you always skipping bail, you think they're going to ever fucking give you a bail next time? You know what I'm saying? If you a serial killer and you keep killing people over and over, you think they're going to let your ass out of jail anymore based off of your criminal background? Hell no. So why is it that you do this to Esau? And it's only Esau that you do this shit to, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if any of the other Israelites do this shit to you, you know what I'm saying? If, let's say, a so-called Negro get offended some kind of way by a so-called Mexican, they're going to go right on their ass. Oh, man, this nigga then, he did such and such, man. He slapped my little sister or whatever, whatnot. They got into a fight. He ran into my car, man. He scuffed my J's, man. He bumped into me in the club. He looked at me wrong, man. He spilled a drink on my white t-shirt, man. We got to go knock this nigga out. We got to go kill this nigga, man. Jake take pleasure in knocking out other Jake at the club just for some old petty ass shit, man. And brag about it. Yeah, we stomped this nigga out last night. Well, why y'all stomp the nigga out last night? Yeah, man, the nigga was looking at me all funny and shit, man. And I was with my boys. We wasn't having that shit. But Esau's doing this to you all damn day long. You just had this goddamn Edomite woman, I think at Walgreens the other day, talking about she want to kill all niggers. She would kill niggers, but the law won't allow her to kill niggers. But what? Jake is over here forgiving these motherfuckers, man. You hear what she said? She said she would kill all niggers, but the law wouldn't allow her to do it, man. If it wasn't against the law, she said she'd kill all you motherfuckers. Now, let's flip the script, man. Now, if I was to say as a male, like, you know what? I would be raping you bitches if it wasn't against the law. You motherfuckers would still call me a goddamn rapist, right? You'd be like, well, I mean, you would do it if it wasn't against the law, wouldn't you? Same with these goddamn people. Bitch, you a murderer, basically. If the law would allow you to do the shit, you would do it. You know what I'm saying? Just like saying my shit. If I had a goddamn gun right now, I'd go in there and rob the damn store. Be like, well, the intent is there. You already there. You just missing a piece of the puzzle, man. All right? But nevertheless, our people are so quick to forgive Esau, who is our mortal enemy, man. The wicked, according to the scriptures, man. Let me just let the rest of this here video play. And real quick, man, niggas like this nigga right here, you gonna die a gruesome fucking death over here in Babylon, man. And that's gonna be what they call Jacob's trouble according to the scriptures, man. You keep wanting to be buddy-buddy with the so-called white man. When Jacob's trouble come down and martial law come out, these same motherfucking police who be having the same, this bitch was in the goddamn group texting all kind of shit, man. Talking about MLK, when is this shit gonna stop? Oh, whenever he dies. Oh yeah, he already dead. This shit ain't gonna never stop. Talking about all kind of just wicked shit homegirl was talking about, man. All right, talking about killing you niggas, man. This is what they talk about. This is a sport for them. All right, they go become cops to go get a damn badge to legally go kill you niggas, man. To legally harass and terrorize you niggas, man. Stop and frisk, searching your car. You look like a suspicious individual, man. They wouldn't have got a license to fucking oppress and to fuck with you all goddamn day, man. But yeah, you want to forgive these niggas, man. You out of your goddamn minds, man. All right, and this is why the Most High is about to put 2/3 of you niggas to death, man, because you don't even see who the fuck your enemy is, man. All right, you calling, you know, first and foremost, Israelites, you know, the men of the Lord that's woke up and is the truth. You calling us the enemy, goddammit, for calling out the white man and all his wickedness, but yet you over here forgiving your enemy while he mowing down your entire family, man. Think about this, man. This nigga done got his brother murdered by this stupid bitch, right? But then, you guess what, bitch? You breathing in poisonous air that Esau still poisoning your ass with, man. You drinking poisonous fucking water. You eating poisonous fucking Monsanto GMO food, man. You being brainwashed on TV. It's obvious. Look at your ass, man. You are fully destroyed, man. You don't even know who the fuck your enemy is, man. You a motherfucking dumbass bear walking dead to a bear trap. Don't even know what the fuck the bear trap is, man. You a deer walking up to a goddamn hunter with a goddamn red beam on your head like, this nigga got some apples for me and shit. Knowing good and damn well your ass gonna be on a goddamn plate with an apple in your mouth. This is how far gone our people are, man. But this is the scary part, man. This is why it's like the script said, blessed your eyes will see the things that you see, man. All right, because look, if you can see these things, man, hey man, it's a good chance that you are that hopefully elect, man. All right, and this is gonna be, you know, the scriptures say wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of that time, man. And just touching on this here case alone, if you know who the fuck your enemy is, you know, if you know that this motherfucking snake will bite your ass and his ass is venomous, it will behoove you to be wise not to fuck with this motherfucking snake. You see what I'm saying? This is what we doing. We over here playing who gonna pity a snake charm. You over here playing with a goddamn black mamba or king cobra. Oh, look at the snake. He's chilling. He want to come over here close to me and shit. He just want to lick me and shit. Then this motherfucker bite your ass. You want to start screaming for help. Oh, the motherfucking snake bit me. Yeah, bitch, it's a snake. It's a venomous snake at that. You know what I'm saying? But our people are blind to the fact, man. All right?
And I don't think anyone could say it. Again, I'm speaking for myself, not even bad for my family. But I love you just like anyone else. And
he said he love you like anyone else. But the real statement is he loved Esau more than he loved his own goddamn self, man. His own people, man. Guarantee if your brother would have got stomped out by some more Jake and he would have lived, y'all would have been wanting retaliation, man. They would have broke your brother's nose, broke your brother's leg or some shit in a motherfucking beat down. They would have just jumped his ass. It would have been a different story. But your brother dead over here, man. For being in his own apartment, well, we already know that, you know, this is just the judgment of the Most High. But in a carnal sense, this nigga was sitting in his own apartment eating ice cream, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what more right could he have been doing according to the law? He was in his own house. He wasn't trespassing. Somebody came into his house illegally and shot his ass. All right? For just being in his own house, man. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't even out. You would be like, well, he shouldn't have been out there. He was in a rough area, wrong place at the wrong time. Ain't no right or place you can be than inside your own fucking house on your own couch, minding your own business. All right? But yet and still, Esau feel like that they could just roll up in your own spot, kill your ass, you know what I'm saying, and get a little slap on the wrist, man. And you supposed to forgive this person, man. But to flip it around, if Jake would have been like, nah, fuck this bitch, man. Fuck, I hope this bitch rotted hell, man. I hope they fucking beat this bitch's ass in prison. They would have looked at Jake like he was wrong, man. But yet and still, if it was flipped all the way or fuck around, and let's just say a Jake police officer, all right, or let's just say Jake in general would have walked into the wrong apartment and shot an Edomite, you know what I'm saying? Shot an Edomite woman, would have shot an Edomite man, shot an off-duty cop or some shit like that. They would have been like, yeah, we're gonna send this nigga to jail, man. Hey, it's all good. We're gonna just send him in jail, and he ain't gonna be how they say in protective custody or whatever, whatnot. He gonna be in population, man, gen pop, man. And we're gonna just let the wolves eat his ass, man. We're gonna give him a rough time, man. We're gonna let the guards go handle his ass, man. This motherfucker's not gonna survive in jail, man. You see what I'm saying? But nevertheless, hey, when you flip it all around, man, Jake be quick to just give Esau a pass for all the wickedness he's done, man. All right? You gonna get destroyed right along with him, man, because you at odds with your power right now, man. Because your power is coming to destroy this fucking heathen, man. Your oppressor, man, for the shit that he's done unto you. But yet you want to still cleave unto him and say you worshiping God. That shows that who your God is, man. All right?
I'm not gonna say I hope you rot and die just like my brother did, but
What are the kind of jokes they talk about Bin Laden? I hope he rots and dies. I hope there's a special place in hell for him. Him, Adolf Hitler. I hope these motherfuckers die. If I ever find Bin Laden, I'm gonna do such and such. I'll kill him. And they said all kind of wicked shit about him. But what? Look at Jake, man. You see what I'm saying? Bin Laden might not. Let's just say Bin Laden them did do 9/11, right? Like, and your ass didn't even really know nobody personally that died into that shit. Like, you saying you the same motherfuckers who's over here blaming this motherfucker for this shit, talking about you wish he would rot in hell. That was the whole sentiment of America. You hated all Islamic people, man. All these Arabs over some bullshit, man. But yet and still, he know who personally killed his own relative. But this is the sentiment of our people, man. They do this every day. It's not just him. It's all of our people, for the majority part of our people as a whole, man.
Personally want the best for for you. And I wasn't gonna ever say this in front of...
Also say, I want the personally best for you. Look, in any other kind of situation, scenario, you never heard Esau talk like this about Jake, you know? Even when Jake is walking across the damn graduation stages of college, we hope for the best for you or whatever, whatnot, man. They tell you, good luck, hope you make it. You know what I'm saying? They don't even speak like this about us, but look at Jake, man. They cowering around over here. Jake don't even talk like this about other Jake, man.
My family or anyone, but I don't even want you to go to jail. I want the best for you. Because I know that's exactly what both of them would want you to do. And the best would be give your life to Christ.
And that's what happened to him, man. He don't want to see the punishment of his own enemy, man. He don't want to see justice be served, man. He's telling himself, oh, I hope you don't even go to jail, man. Oh, you should go give your life. Come on, man. That's just straight going off, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but again, like I said, that's the Salah, give me a sec. That's the hold on one second. But that's how I say that's the how do I say the cognitive dissonance of our people, man. They want to ignore the real facts of, look, you only saying this because it's a so-called white person, man. You wouldn't even fix your mind to even think this. Oh, I don't even want to see him go to jail, man. If that's the case, whenever you see this black on black crime, you know what I'm saying? You know who did such and such to your brother or your cousin, your neighbor, whatever, whatnot. Go to the police, be like, you know what? He killed my brother or whatever, whatnot, but we don't want to press charges. We want to just go ahead and drop the case. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to see him sentenced. We want to see him be rehabilitated. We want to go help him out. We know this was a fucked up situation and scenario. You won't go and do that, man. You won't even go do this whenever you get into fights in school, man. But just look at this goddamn simp, man. This is the condition of our people, man. All right? What you're saying is you hope that we stay in captivity the rest of our time, man. That we keep worshiping the so-called white man, and we stay over here. The Lord don't come and save us, and we just be oppressed forevermore, man. That's what you ultimately saying. You love your oppressor, man. All right? This is the state and the condition of our people, man.
I'm not going to say anything else. I think giving your life to Christ would be the best thing that both of them would want you to do. Again, I love you as a person, and I don't wish anything bad on you. I don't know if this is possible, but can I give her a hug, please? Please? Yes.
Look at this old simp mind coon ass nigga right here with all this pink on his goddamn. And embracing your enemy, though. Hand joint in hand, the enemy should not go unpunished, man. Look at this shit, man. How come you niggas ain't like this in the hood, man? Whenever y'all see some gang violence, y'all gonna be playing basketball, man. And, you know, it's a contact sport or whatever, whatnot. Jake be talking shit on the court. Some shit happened. Now motherfuckers want to go shoot up each other. Why don't y'all be like, you know what? Let me hug it out with you, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Whatever, whatnot, bro. Sorry, bro. We can mend we can heal ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. If y'all Jake want to be like this, all these niggas in the hood y'all got problems with. The nigga who robbed you, the nigga who did this and did that, go forgive them niggas, man. That's who you're supposed to be forgiving, your own brethren, man. But the people who've been murdering you for centuries, man. Come on, bro. Man, fuck all that. We're gonna get into these scriptures, man. We're gonna run through a couple of these scriptures just to let you know that, hey, man, you ain't supposed to be forgiving no goddamn Edomites for nothing, man. All right? This is Obadiah 1:1. This is what the Most High think, man. If you want to be God-like, right? You want to be more like God, or how you say Christians, you know, YAHAWASHI was a follower of the Most High, right? Now, you're supposed to be a follower of YAHAWASHI, right? So if you want to so-called be a Christian, all right, this the doctrine. This the way you supposed to be walking, man. This Obadiah 1:10. It says, let me go up to the top. This is Obadiah 1:1. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith Yahweh power concerning Edom. Now, Edom is the so-called white people, all right? Edom, Esau's name, Esau, was Jacob's twin brother. His name was changed from Esau, which means wasted away as he, because his skin pigmentation was wasted away, all right? That's why they look like what we would call albinos, all right? They don't have the melanin in their skin, all right? But his name was changed unto Edom, all right? That same, because he wanted that same ass red meat that looked just like his ass. So Edom means basically red, all right? These are these red people, man. That's what Edomites mean, the red people, right? Sound like it's far-fetched, but down here in the South, you call them rednecks, right? What's the difference? Rednecks, if they got rednecks, ain't their whole body. How many people you know who got a different color neck than the rest of their body, man? This is what the fuck we call modern days today's, man. Red people, basically. Rednecks, same shit. All right? Let me jump down. See, Obadiah is talking to Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right? This is Obadiah 1:10. It says, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. Thou shalt be cut off forever." All right? And right now is the time where shame is covering Esau, man. When we go on the highways and the byways and we expose all this here wickedness that Esau's been doing to Jake over these these last centuries. All right, man. Picking up, like, where they get the term picnic from, where they pick a nigga and barbecue his ass, man. Cutting off our penises and sending them to each other in goddamn mason jars and putting them on a fucking fireplace and shit, man. All right, making postcards of us hanging in trees and shit, man. Using our babies for alligator bait and all these different things, man. All right, the transatlantic slave trade, the Middle Passage, how you call it, chemical warfare with smallpox on the Native American, so-called Native Americans, man. All right, all these different atrocities you've done unto us, man, is all coming out the woodwork, and now the so-called white man is being exposed for this, man. Now more than ever, you're starting to see the atrocities of the so-called white man and these police officers, man, with these body cams and all these things. All these news stories are starting to come out now. It's not an increase. It's just now that they're reporting on it more and more often now, man. They're investigating these things more and more often now. This is that shame that's starting to cover these damn Edomites, man. They can't just sweep it under the rug and just say, oh, he had this on him, he had that on him, whatever, whatnot, you know? They didn't just have a so-called throwaway gun. Oh, he had a gun on him. Here was the gun right here. I fear for my life. So we shot him. No, motherfucker, you went out hunting niggas this night, man. You just shot a nigga and threw this little gun that y'all got from evidence in there, and you just put it back in evidence and bring it back out and do it again, man. All right? But it says, Obadiah 1:10, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. Thou shalt be cut off forever." All right? The Most High said here, thou shalt be cut off forever. Not that y'all was going to be forgiven. Everybody was going to have flowers and sing kumbaya and shit. No, man. You're going to be cut off forever. That's your judgment, man. All right? Just like you go on a killing spree, whatever, whatnot. You're not going to be forgiven for the shit that you was done, man. You have to serve this here life sentence, man, or get the death penalty, man. That's what's going to happen to your ass, man. All right? Let me go from there to... This Ezekiel 35:5. It says, "Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred," like I said, man, for centuries, man. All right, really from the beginning, man. From when Isaac was on his deathbed, man. Esau said he was going. He purposed in his heart to kill Jacob, man. This is what was in his heart from the jump street, man. All right. It says, "Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword." And this is what happened in this here case, man. Homegirl ran up into homeboy's apartment and gunned his ass down in his own apartment by the force of the sword. Now, a question. Now, if anybody else would have done this shit, man, they would have first and foremost would have been charged with trespassing and goddamn murder or manslaughter, man, because you broke into somebody's house and killed somebody in their own house. All right, no matter how you look at it. Just like here in Florida, no matter what the scenario is, if you hit somebody from the back end, if the front of your car collide with the back end of somebody else's car, it's your fault, no matter what the scenario is. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker could pull out in front of you, not giving you enough time to stop. You know what I'm saying? And it's your fault because you hit them. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you had the right of way, no stop signs, no red light, no nothing, they just pulled out in the oncoming traffic because they wasn't paying attention, and you happen to hit not the side of their car, but the back of their car, it's your fault. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, it is what it is, man. But nevertheless, the same situation here, man. You know, these are hypocritical laws, man. But because this is an Edomite, all right, against Jake, oh, well, we got to bend the rules, whatever, whatnot, man. All right. But nevertheless, it says, for Ezekiel 35:5, "Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity and the time that their iniquity had an end." So see, we out of slavery right now. You know, well, we out of hardcore slavery. You know what I'm saying? We got these mental chains on us now. You know what I'm saying? We're no longer in that chattel slavery. But this is where they started turning up the worst at, man. This is where all the lynching and nooses, or the lynching and the hangings and all these different things started happening to us. Castration started happening after the so-called Emancipation and Proclamation, man. This is when they started gunning us down even more and more after these times, man. All right? Because why? If they can't use us in so-called slavery and bondage like that no more, what is the use and purpose? They brought us over here for slavery, right? If they can't use us no more, what are they going to do with us now? Talk. Just like you get something, you know, you get a certain tool or whatever, whatnot to use. You got to use this for whatever. You get a pair of shoes, right? Nice new pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying? You're going to wear this with your going out outfits or whatever, whatnot. Now those shoes get old. Now you get some new shoes. Now the old shoes that you had, you know what I'm saying? The old new shoes that you had, they became old shoes. Well, you can still kind of use them, but now you're going to use them to do what? Go do some yard work, cut the grass in. You could go fishing in. You know, these are going to be some fucked up shoes now. You know, you're going to kind of just do whatever in them now, man. All right, so this is the same thing that they doing to Jake now. It's like, well, we got our use out of you all now, and now we on to the next. We got, you know, robots and shit. Now we don't really need y'all here. So we ain't going to really, where we going to send y'all? We might as well just exterminate your ass, man. And this is what's been going on, man. All right. Verse 6, therefore as I live, saith Yahweh power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. All right, so look, the Most High said, look, I'm about to basically cut you off again forever. All right, and blood's gonna pursue you because you didn't even hate blood, man. You just kept chasing after blood. So what? Blood's gonna chase after you, man. All right. Let me keep reading. Verse 7, thus will I make Mount Seir, also another name for Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, just like how the scriptures call us Mount Zion, all right, or Jerusalem for Israel, all right. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off him that passeth out, and him that returneth. So the Most High is going to ultimately cut Esau off, man. It's not saying that, oh, we should be like God. God has forgiven. He's forgiven unto the Israelites. But to these Edomites, those are the last people he's forgiven to, man. If you are an Elamite or a goddamn Hamite or a Moabite, you might have a better chance of being forgiven than the Edomite. All right? Not saying that you're going to be forgiven if you're one of those nations, but you got a way better chance to be an Edomite. It's explicitly say that there is no place of repentance for his ass, man. There's no forgiveness. He's going to be exterminated and cut off forever. He's the only nation that's going to be exterminated forever for his atrocities that he's done to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right? Verse 8, and I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers thou shalt fall that are slain with the sword, and I will make thee a perpetual desolation, and thy cities shall not return, and you shall know that I am Yahawah. So the so-called white man gonna know the Most High when the Most High make him utterly desolate, man, when he utterly cut his ass off, utterly destroy his ass, man, only after 1,000 years of captivity and slavery under the Israelites, all right? We're going to have his ass in captivity for 1,000 years. Then he's going to be utterly wasted, utterly destroyed, man. What he's been trying to do to us for this whole long time is what we're going to do to him, man. We're going to actually put his ass into bondage and slavery for 1,000 years, man. All right, then we're going to do to him what he's been trying to do to us from the beginning, man. We're going to utterly destroy his ass and cut his ass off, man. Full-on annihilation, man. Genocide on the goddamn Edomites, man. There's going to be no more left of these motherfuckers, man. None, not one. All right, thus saith the scriptures. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, man. All right, fuck these niggas, man. They was created to be destroyed. How dare you give these niggas some kind of place of repentance, man? Your ass gonna die right along with their ass, man, if you in that spirit, man. All right? And yet people may think, oh, you being harsh or whatever, whatnot. Hey, I could be being harsh. Fuck all that. If you think I'm being harsh, what do you think the Most High is doing, man? Because I'm not telling you my words, man. I'm reading out the scriptures with the Most High feel, man. You know, just like how they say, oh, fuck that, Moses, let us talk to the Most High. Then the Most High started making an appearance, had that intro music playing, and these niggas got scared. Tell them, nah, fuck that, Moses, you talk to him. At least we die. You don't want to hear this from the Most High, because the Most High would just come through and start annihilating you, nigga. He is going to do that, because why? You're not going to listen to the prophets, man. You're going to continue to be deaf. You're going to continue with your deaf ear towards them, man. But then what? You're going to know that there has been a prophet among your ass, man. When the Lord come through and utterly destroy 2/3 of you motherfucking niggas, man. All right? This Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 16, man. All right? Again, you got to understand the context of who the fuck brought you over here and what the fuck these niggas did to you, man. These is your enemies, man. Don't forget about the history and the past and shit, man. You want to fuck that shit, man. Wake the fuck up, man. Look at your history, man. Learn who the fuck you are, man. Learn who the fuck your enemy is, man. His kingdom is going to fuck down right now anyway, man. This nigga is becoming the basis of men once again, man. His whole kingdom is falling, man. He ain't got shit. But you stupid ass Jake, man, 2/3 of you stupid ass niggas over here holding this bum ass nigga up, man. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas, man? YAHAWASHI is ready to come back and slay these niggas, man. But 2/3 of you niggas is still over here upholding this nigga system, man. How dare you niggas? You a fucking walking abominations, man. You a disgrace, man. God damn you niggas, man. This is Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries. Listen up. Let me read this again. Therefore, all that devoured thee, who the fuck devoured us? Every nation, but ultimately right now the Edomites. Therefore, all that devoured thee shall be devoured. Why you think this nigga's in his fucked up ass state? Because he's been devoured. He's been ate up. This nigga, his brother just got blown clean the fuck away, eating some ice cream on his motherfucking couch, and this bitch get what? I think 10 years, and she gonna be eligible for parole after 5. This bitch is finna be getting out, or they gonna probably, well, the prison's overpopulated. She's gotta be out with her 1-year time served and serve the rest on house arrest, man. The fuck is wrong with you niggas, man? Come on, bro. Therefore, all that devoured thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries. Who is your adversary? Who is against you, man? Who is the Satan that is adverse to you? And the Most High, the so-called white man. This is this nigga who is your adversary, man. All right, it says, and all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go, nigga. Fuck what you think, man. The Most High say they shall go into captivity, man. All right, this is what the Most High think about them. Oh, we want to forgive them like God. Who the fuck is you worshiping, man? Stop worshiping the so-called white man. All right, Yahawah. All right, the power of all powers, man, and his son YAHAWASHI, who are in the image of a so-called black men. All right, he's not forgiving these Edomites, man. They coming back to destroy these motherfuckers, man. Make them your slaves first, and then ultimately destroy their ass, man. All right. Let me read this again. Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore, all that devoured thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. All right? Come on, man. The fuck is wrong with you niggas, man? You need to be reading your scriptures, man. You need to get close to your power, man. But what? 2/3 of you niggas is going to be blinded, and you're going to have to goddamn eat a missile with these goddamn Edomites, man. This is Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. All right. Bless your eyes will see the things you see, and ears to hear the things that you hear. Because 2/3 of these niggas is blinded and they deaf and they don't understand what the fuck is going on around them, man. The whole world is collapsing right now. The whole world is waking up. The whole world is screaming at you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, saying, wake the fuck up, man. Your salvation is not. The devil is about to get cast the fuck out. We tired of this nigga oppressing the whole fucking planet. Nigga, like, what the fuck, man? Y'all need to turn to the east and pray and call into your power, man, so we can get this shit over with, man. But 2/3 of you niggas want to be walking around blinded over here, cucking for the goddamn Edomites, man. What the fuck is wrong? That's why you niggas got to be put to death, man. And you need to be brought back up in righteousness, man. The fuck is wrong with you niggas, man? Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Not might, not maybe if we don't forgive him. It's up to you if you want to forgive him or if you don't. No, the Most High say, he that leadeth into captivity. How the fuck we get over here, bro? We didn't walk over here. We didn't decide to just voluntarily come over here, bro. We was captured. We was brought over here at the force of our own will. That's what make you a goddamn slave, all right? You was brought over here at the force of your will, man. You was shackled up, chained up, tight packed on ships, and brought your ass over here, man. Sold on auctioning blocks, man, as the first commodities over here, man. Your ass was subject unto slavery, man, all right? It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. All right. And we was brought over here by the so-called white man and served as slaves, bondmen and bondwomen, man. He led us into captivity. So what's his judgment? He gonna go into captivity, man. And ain't no forgiving his ass, man. It says, he that killeth with the sword. All right. And he's been killing us with the sword this whole time. And even in the same case, man, it says, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. All right. So real justice according to the Most High, man. And you kill one of them, yo ass, you get the death penalty, man. I mean, literally, this is the law here in America, man. If this Jake would have killed this police lady, he would have went to jail for what they call a capital murder. All right, he would have definitely got the death penalty. You kill a police officer, you definitely get the death penalty for that shit. Well, depending on what state your ass in. If not, you basically get the death penalty, man, where your ass is gonna just die in jail. They give your ass goddamn 5 life sentences. Like, bitch, you're not even gonna outlive one. 75 years is a long fucking time for anybody to outlive that shit. But you know what I'm saying? To do that shit multiple times over, Nick, come on, bro. Come on, man. But nevertheless, if Jake would have shot this police officer, it would have been what they call a capital murder or some shit like that, man. A federal offense, man. All right. But nevertheless, the real judgment, what the Most High say, he that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword, man. Not only did they bring us over here into captivity, they've been slaughtering us the whole time. But even in this same scenario, man, your brother was gunned down and you want to go over here and forgive them? You adverse with the Most High, man. You an adversary to the Most High, man. He said that they should be put to death, man. Not only this one individual, but really their whole race because of what they've been doing to you, man. This is just a small, how do I say, capture or a small teaser of what's been going on to Jake the whole goddamn time, man. All right? This one scenario with this police shooting situation is like a trailer of what's been happening to Jake at the hands of Esau the whole time, man. Esau been riding on our ass, killing our ass, and then simple ass Jake been over here crying and forgiving their ass every fucking time, man. Every fucking time, man. All right? I'm going to close out with this, man, because I kept quoting it. Kept quoting this. But nevertheless, man, just to let you know, man. Just to let you know, man. You're supposed to be forgiving your brother. All right? Those people of your own nation. All right? So you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that's talking about y'all. Y'all need to be forgiving one another for y'all trespasses, man. All right? Y'all, that's talking about y'all enemy. Those are y'all enemies like that you're supposed to be forgiving, man. All right, your brother, those people, the people of your same nation, man. All right, there's no contradictory in the scriptures, man. We just read, he that leads into captivity shall go into captivity. All of thy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. All that devoured thee shall be devoured. It don't say nothing about forgiving them motherfuckers, man. They got to pay for judgment, man. All right, since thou hast not hated blood, blood will pursue thee. Most High ain't forgiving them. He said, because you was touching the apple of my eye, I'm about to kill your ass, man. Because you have perpetual hatred against thy brother Jacob, I'm going to kill your ass, man. That's what the Most High said. He didn't say he forgave their ass. Now, we going to get it clearly in here because you got some people say that ain't in there. Hebrews 12 and 16 and 17. Least there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. This is how he's being described, as a fornicator and profane person, dabbling at the any and every ideology and just going off from, because he had the law, statutes, commandments. His father was Isaac. He knew what the law, statutes, commandments was, but what he wanted to go off and pick up his own doctrine, create his own shit, man. All right, least there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, constantly going off, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. All right. For ye know how that afterwards, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was what? Not forgiven, rejected. All right. He wasn't forgiven for selling his birthright. He said, fuck you. I don't care about this goddamn blessing. Fuck you and your gifts, nigga. Oh, now I want the shit back. Nah, nigga, you can't have the shit back. Fuck you and your couch, nigga. You can't have none of this shit, man. All right. It says, for you, verse 17, for you know that how that afterwards, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. And this is what this Edomite bitch was doing in the courtroom. She was all tearing up, getting all soft or whatever, whatnot, trying to get Jake to get into that simp mode and start having sympathy for these goddamn people. All right. And then what? That's just going to let all the Jake guard down or whatever, whatnot, instead of rioting in the street. Oh, we forgive you. We forgive you. Everything is all calm and whatever, whatnot. But in the Zimmerman case, y'all want to go buck wild. What's that dude name? Eric Holder, who got choked out, I think his name was, or Eric Gardner, who got choked out. Y'all be wanting to ride over certain scenarios, but then some of them y'all just be, maybe because it was a female, maybe because it was an Edomite female, y'all want to feel all bad. Can I give her a hug? Please, can I give her a hug? Jake might would have snapped and went ham in the courtroom if the judge would have allowed him to get his stupid bitch a goddamn hug, man. But look, this is how Jake act, man. He don't even see his goddamn enemy, who his real enemy is, but then he want to be quick to goddamn come back down on Jake when Jake, offend him in some kind of way, man. But what? This is going to be the number one cause of death for our people when it come down to Jacob's trouble, man. 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans is going to get put to death because you're not taking heed to the mouth of the Most High, all right, which he gave the words according to Ezekiel 3 and 17, all right, to his prophets, and also Amos 3 and 7. He revealed his secrets to his servants, the prophets, and now therefore hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me, all right, because you didn't want to take heed to this. You're going to die in your sins anyway, man. But what? The blood is off of our hands, man. You're going to just wind up dying in your own iniquity, man. The blind is leading the blind. You're going to go right along down with Esau and his goddamn God-forsaken kingdom, man. All right? So it's a high time to wake up out of your sleep and your slumber, man. You need to wake up from this old bullshit and this how do I say this, Babylon juice that Esau got you up under, and see who your enemy is, man. Come into the truth, man. See what this truth is all about, man. Understand what we're really telling you, man. Get beyond, the so-called white man is the devil, you go into slavery. Get beyond all that, because we understand you choking on that meat all kind of quick. But learn your history and your heritage, then it ain't that hard of a pill to swallow, man. All right, when I first came into this, I ain't want no slaves, man. I was like, well, I don't really need no slaves. I just need to get out of my hell, man. The more and more I learned about the shit that they done to us and so on and so forth, like, oh yeah, we need them slaves. We need all of that. We're gonna need all that double. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta start somewhere, man. But if you don't, let's not talk about slavery. Let's not talk about the past. Let's forget about that. Let's forgive them. You'll never know. And this is gonna perpetually keep going on and on and on. Like we read, I believe that was in the book of Ezekiel, for that perpetual hatred. All right, this has been going on over and over and over again. And Jake just keep forgiving him. But ultimately, the Most High say, look, I got to put it into this. It ain't going to be no place of repentance found for these goddamn heathen, man. And I'm going to be the one to come and kindle the goddamn fire up under these Edomites' asses, man. I'm going to be the one to set this bitch off on their ass. I'm going to show you niggas how to do this shit right. And then I'm going to put my spirit on your ass. Matter of fact, let me grab that. Where is that at? Where you say, when the Most High, cause see, we ain't even gonna fuck them up according to our own heart. We gonna fuck them up according to the Most High's heart. All right, he the one gonna put the spirit on us. Yeah, this is Ezekiel 25. I'm gonna start at verse 12 through 14. Therefore, thus saith Yahawah power, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah. All right, because the so-called white man has dealt against the house of the so-called Negroes by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. This is what we still going through today. All right, the Most High said, because these old bitch ass niggas want to keep fucking over my people, man. All right, and keep avenging it, keep shedding their blood, man, and oppressing them. All right, therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. So the Most High said he finna put these Edomites to death, man. Verse 14. Listen to the word in here. It says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom. The Most High said he's going to lay his vengeance upon the so-called white man by the hand of my people Israel. All right, so the Israelites are going to basically be the ones that's starting this here off. And they shall do an Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh power. So it's not going to even be according to our heart. This is going to be the anger of the Most High's heart, man. You touch the apple of his eye, man. He gonna set this bitch off, man. All right. Jeremiah, I'm gonna read one more. I'm gonna just, real quick. This Jeremiah, what's it like? Just to give you a little synopsis. This is Jeremiah 51:20. It says, thou art my battle axe. Let me go up. Jeremiah 15:19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts, Yahweh of hosts is his name. It says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms. And with thee I will break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee will I also break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in peace old. So like break in peace old and young, and with thee will I break in peace young man and the maid. And with thee will I break in peace the shepherd and his flock, and with thee I will break in peace the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee will I break in peace the captain and his rulers. All right, and I will render unto Babylon and all the inhabitants of Chaldea and all the evil they have done in Zion in your sight, saith Yahweh of hosts. All right, so one more. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahweh, which destroyeth all the earth. Who done that? The so-called Edomites, or not so-called, the Edomites, so-called white men destroyed the whole goddamn earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and I will roll thee down from the rocks and make thee a burnt mountain. All right, so look, this is the ultimate judgment of the Most High, man. He coming with vengeance to lay vengeance on these Edomites, man. So you Israelites need to wake the fuck up to who your enemy is, man, and stop forgiving and loving these bastards, man. Most High don't love these goddamn heathen, man. Most High finna come back and execute judgment on these heathen for what they done unto you, man. So you need to wake the fuck up. At least you die along with these niggas, man. All right. Lord willing, the elect was edified by this here lesson. Until next time, I say, call halal Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great Millstone taught us this truth and that rule well. And salutation, much love for you. I can push this truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth and enduring afflictions to feed and edify the elect. Until next time, I say, stay strong and shalom.